Leonardo DiCaprio, I believe he's 45. He consistently dates women between the ages of 18 to 25. He's not dated a woman, I suppose, as far as maybe he has, just his long-term girlfriends anyways, that's older than 25. He likes young, beautiful, attractive women. And he's gotten some flack for this. So, you know what's interesting though? We don't know the details of the breakups. We don't know if the women are breaking up with him. We don't know what's going on. Maybe there's people making some assumptions here that he's dumping them at 25. Maybe the women are just realizing that he doesn't want children, he doesn't want to get married, and they want to pursue someone to have a family with. So
you know what it could also be? It might become like a self-fulfilling prophecy where like once the girls start getting close to 25, they're like, oh shit, I know that he always breaks up with girls at 25. I got to dip.
Could be.
Break up with him before he breaks up with you.
Yeah, actually.
Defense tactics.
It could be. So, what's your reaction to that, Kiko? He's 45, dating women who are in their early 20s.
I know what Kiko thinks about this.
Kiko. Bang.
Or
Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, go
Rage
ahead, Kiko.
Quit. I feel the times when men are older than 40 and are in a relationship with somebody underneath the age of 21 and it's a 1 or 2 off time, so be it, they met. But a man over the age of 40 who chooses to exclusively date 18 or 19-year-olds, I find that a bit weird. It feels like they want a power dynamic. It feels like they can't find a woman over that age. Because it's like, what? Oh, because the evidence that you guys say to me that why an 18-year-old is so much better to date than a 25-year-old is just, it lacks luster for me every single time. So if you want to go through the details again,
well,
of why.
Before we give our rebuttal, I want to let everybody answer. So your thoughts?
This is fucking weird.
Turns into American Idol, everybody.
Just like a guy who like especially if he's older and he like seeks out younger girls like that. Younger girls, sorry.
You're fine.
I don't know.
What happened to your gloves, by the way? I missed those.
I took them off. My fucking OCD kicked in.
Okay.
We love
Like,
the gloves.
I'm here for them too, but like,
it's too much.
yeah.
Got
like,
it.
I served a look for a while. I think it gave what I gave. And it's still serving.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, it's just weird. It's just weird to me. Like a guy who purposely seeks out younger girls.
It's like, it
Why
just seems
is
like
it
you
weird?
Into the mic.
I don't feel comfortable talking about that.
That's fine. We'll move on. Go ahead.
I think it's weird when it's that big of a age difference, especially if they've like just turned 18, 19. I feel like it's a little strange, but I mean, he's rich and famous, so
if you weren't dating a guy right now, would you date Leonardo DiCaprio?
No.
Stop the cap.
I wouldn't
either. Yeah.
You so
Bro.
I wouldn't.
Come on.
I don't find it
I don't think you guys
attractive.
realize the opportunity a lot of women have to date or be with like
Leonardo
celebrities.
DiCaprio?
I'm not saying to say that, but like he's not attractive to me in the slightest. Like not even for the money could I do that. Like
What
I
about-
value myself and my life. I would shoot my brains out probably a year in. So why even do it?
Okay,
One of his
remove.
5+ guns.
I feel like so many women say that, but the reality is if
I
they
value
met,
my
if
happiness.
they saw him in person and he was like,
you
hey,
saw-
how you doing? You'd be like, hi.
That's true.
You know?
I feel
will
like
say
you would
that's
just
true.
be starstruck. I don't think you would immediately want to
you'd
like
be
jump on
starstruck.
them.
I would not date him
hold on.
though.
Did you guys ever see that clip when Jeff Bezos and his girlfriend / wife ran into Leonardo DiCaprio? And
I did.
And he's like standing on the stair and she's looking up at him like,
I would
That
definitely.
makes-
like that's
Right.
what would happen to 99.9%.
You're not from here,
Hold on,
are you?
Hold on. That's what would happen to 99.9% of women if they just happened to run into Leonardo DiCaprio.
But
You'd be starstruck. And if
Yeah.
he was like, hey, so like, you know, what's your name? What are you doing later? You want to go grab a drink? Like you're telling me you'd be like, no, I'm not interested.
Well, on top of what Chase just said,
No chance.
there's going to be a whole entourage surrounding him, and you're going to see men going up to him wanting to get attention, women wanting his attention. You're going to see this social component of the fame, and you're going to find that like you don't even have to intellectualize that. There's something like women will see that and be like, that's the fucking man.
Yep. I would bet.
Like-
I feel like I've seen
Bro,
that.
women-
I bet
No.
in a
Would you?
situation,
What does that
in a situation
Yeah.
he's describing, I bet $1,000 every single girl at this table would, if he asked them
No.
out, would
Just
be
because
like,
you would do that for Kim
wouldn't.
Kardashian, it doesn't mean that we
Every
would do
girl
that
at
for
this
Leonardo
table,
DiCaprio. He's
every-
so ugly to me. Like,
No.
he's literally hideous. Like, money can't do that
He's
for
a
me.
good-looking guy.
He's not to
He's
me
a
at all.
good-looking guy.
He looks like a
Good-looking
fucking, like,
In
like
comparison,
the Lord of
like-
the Rings. My precious to
chubby.
me. Like, yeah, he's not
He
cute.
looks
His
like
head,
Gollum to
Chubby?
you?
his head is
Chubby.
a walking bold.
Doesn't
He's
work
full of
out.
wrinkles. He's hideous in my opinion. Honestly, he's even when he was younger. Maybe when he was like in his like teens when he first
Titanic
started,
phase.
he was like a little
He was
bit.
a hottie in the
but, like,
Titanic.
So physical appearance
I didn't even find him
matters
attractive
quite a
then.
lot.
Yeah,
I
it
So,
does.
so
It
physical
genuinely
appearance, he
does.
could be the
This
he could
is
be a
such-
literal
Yo, 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 yo,
A-list
yo, yo.
movie star.
Hey, everybody
And
in the chat,
it
everybody
matters
in the
to me a
chat,
lot.
let us know if you think that they're capping. Do you guys think that they're telling the truth, or
Yo,
do you think
cap
that they're
emojis.
capping?
Brian,
You
bring
can
in
Fact
Leonardo
check.
DiCaprio right
Me and
now.
Billy and I went on Michael Knowles' podcast about this exact topic, and we both said that we would not date him.
I have a great reason.
Stop the
Yeah.
cap. Wait, hold on, really quick. I just
Fact
got
check.
Eric, can you scroll
I'm
back
glad you
up?
guys are-
Is your reason based on
Absolutely.
principle?
Yo, hold on, hold on.
No,
hold on,
when-
hold on,
when you
hold
get
on,
to
hold
me,
on.
I'll explain it.
I beat my Wi-Fi. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. That's a great name, by the way. I beat my Wi-Fi. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
You think that's a great name?
Is that
It's-
a pun?
it's funny.
Is that a
It's
pun?
funny.
It's funny. I beat my
It's
Wi-Fi.
funny.
Look at
Look at those caps.
Look at the caps. Look at the caps. Oh, there's a top
Keep
hat. in
spamming
there.
caps,
Oh,
everybody.
let's see more top
Spam
hats,
the
guys.
cap.
Ray Yarizbeth believes them. Everybody else says that they're capping.
They say fucking one of the most critically acclaimed actors of our generation, and he's a very talented actor, too.
Dude,
it's just every metric.
Every woman responds to status and power in a man. And no matter how principled a woman can say, that doesn't mean that she's necessarily going to date him, but there's something in every woman. When they meet like a powerful man with high status who is admired, who's like a charismatic guy, like women respond to that. I saw you shaking your head. You're saying no?
No, so I'll give the exact answer I gave on the Michael Knowles show. I understand why he goes for younger women. He can attract a lot of women. And I also see why he wants that type of women, because they're pure, and if he's able to attract, a new pure woman every 5 years, then why not? That's what men are attracted to. I would not date him because, well, let me go back to that. Since he keeps going through these girls, he's never going to have the traditional family. He's never going to have the nuclear family, and I think you find true fulfillment in the nuclear family. And I think you're here to create a family, and he's not going to find fulfillment, and I will not date somebody that's not looking for that.
So that's
I
fair.
understand that.
You're a principled woman
Yeah.
who has something that you're specifically looking for, and he doesn't want that, and so it's a no for you.
Mm-hmm.
But what I was saying, and what I'm asking if you're disputing, is the idea that you wouldn't at least be somewhat there wouldn't be a part of you that would be interested, like, wow, this extremely high status guy who the entire world admires is taking an interest in me. Like, that wouldn't excite you at all.
I've had high status guys reach out to me multiple times.
Check any of our
But
DMs.
prior